Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Mint Chocolate Volume 1 from Yen Press, out now in various shops. You can get it digitally, you can get physical copies from place, and I think it's coming up in comic shops soon. It's a really interesting manga. Honestly, I'm kind of a little creeped out by it. So it is by Mami Orikasa. It's her first manga. She said that she was kind of learning and getting better as she went on. So that's kind of interesting to see, as someone that admits that this was like their first attempt, and we'll see their progression, which I actually think is one of the more interesting aspects of it. Translation is by Amber Tamosaitis, and then lettering by Sara Linsley. So this is the story. It's about this character named Nanami, and then she finds out that her classmate, who she has a crush on, Kyuhi, is going to be her stepbrother. So this is, a really jacked up Brady Bunch. You've got this girl who has a crush on her stepbrother. And the whole manga is about will they or won't they. It's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. This is definitely a subject that made me a little creeped out. I know, like, there's not blood relations. It's not completely jacked up, but it's still a little weird. And I definitely felt like a little odd reading this as it went on, like, throughout. Like, it felt a little taboo. Generally, I think the writing is great. Like, the will they, won't they, like, that tense relationship, the tense back and forth, all that, like, that's really, really solid. And I think maybe that's part of my uncomfortableness, is like, the will they, won't they is done really, really well. The fact that they're step siblings creeps me out. And I think the fact that you have this good writing, really good setup, and really good, like, teasing of the between the two of them. It just combines for it's a solid read. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a really, really solid read because of that. It's not a subject I'm really comfortable with. I think the other thing that's really interesting is the guy, the stepbrother, Kyohi, is like, the way he acts is, I think, is fascinating. Is like we learn about his character and why he acts like a jackass, as the manga moves on, as the story progresses. There's some really thought that's put into it, like, as to why he does what he does, why he acts the way he acts, not just towards his stepsister, but women in general. There's some interesting things that the issue kind of dances around as well. Relationships at his old school, just as a whole, like, the characters themselves, and the detail and the thought put into them, I think is really, really done well. I just, again, creeped out that it's a brother and a sister. Like, really creeped out by it. You can see, like, I can't get over it for some reason. Like, it's one of those, I'm like, I don't want you to kiss because I might vomit. So yeah, the art itself, I think, is pretty solid. With that, like, the character design is really interesting. It does, like, that highly detailed and those kind of, like, dropped off comical looks every so often of the characters, so it's like less detail. It plays for some humor. This isn't one that's got, like, over the top action and excitement, but it's just got, like, really good art that's solid in the flow, and I do really like the page layouts and the flow in general, and where it breaks panels, and like, this is a good example. It's like, there's just the tension that's there is present, and it's just I can't get over, like, that's the manga does that really, really, really well. So there's a lot going for it. If you can overlook the possible step siblings doing things with each other, you'll dig it. For me, it's a little weird, not gonna lie. It's really, I kind of got a little nauseous reading it, gonna be honest. So, different strokes for different folks. If you are into it and want to get this manga, it's out in various places. We got a link underneath this video. You put in your zip code, tell if there's comic shops near you. No comic shop, we've got some links as well. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage of that. By that, doing that, you support our site, but go support your comic shop, please do. Speaking of support, I want to thank Ian Press for hooking us up with this review copy. Appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into manga, if you're into comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, all that at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading that manga and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.